Hey everybody, it's Cher with Essential Oil Apothecary, and I'm back with another wildcard distillation. So not less than 24 hours ago, I distilled Buddha's Hand Citrus. And in the beginning of the video, I talked about another flower that I picked yesterday morning. And that is camellia flower. So when I picked these, I had to wait for the sun to come out because it was pretty foggy, pretty dark, and pretty abysmal looking. And I actually thought that I wasn't going to be able to do my little flower hunting. And anyway, the sun came out, the bees came out, and I left those for I left some flowers for the bees, of course, because they're more important than I am, or my YouTube content. But anyway, apparently they let me have these ones. So I'm going to try and distill them. I don't pick up the biggest amount of scent, but it could be because the Buddha's Hand has a habit of taking over the entire space. And so, but I'm going to distill them and let's see what we end up getting out of these beautiful flowers. I can't wait. I can't tell you how much I'm liking the processing of these flowers. They're so delicate that they just fall apart petal by petal. And I was able to fill this column up in just a couple of minutes. So I'll pack it down really hard. In the handling of it, they do brown a little. And these are fresh picked, but I can see the importance of picking and distilling same day. They're very delicate. They don't want to be handled. They just want to be admired. I get it. I admire them, but I want to really admire them and cherish them. So that's why we're going to try and distill them. So yeah, they're beautiful. Okay, these two are just up here for decoration, but they're going to get broken down quickly and put into the two columns, and we are gonna get this rolling. No point wasting time. I already have it filled. I have it just under the max mark because these flowers are very, they're a moist flower. I kind of liken them to a cucumber. They're kind of juicy. So let's give it a roll. I'm so excited. I have no idea what they're gonna smell like, but I really can't wait, actually. Not a real flower. All right, wish me luck. Okay, first drops of camellia. I smell kind of a honey floral. Okay, very nice. All right, let's see how long it takes. We are at 5:30 p.m. Not that that matters to you, but it's mostly for me to see how long it takes to distill a double column filled with camellia flowers. Oh, I love the smell. Beautiful. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm impressed. It's tricky because it doesn't seem to smell particularly strong when it's on the tree, but I'm liking this. So the other thing I want to do is I'm going to take this super slow and I'm going to pop this down to 1. We've got a nice boil, so we want to keep it kind of a steady boil and just make sure this goes low and slow. Well, we're about an hour and a half into the distillation. And this is definitely a turtle race. It's slow but steady. I actually thought that maybe I had stalled out the distillation because after about an hour, it just seemed like this was flowing really slow. But I have already filled an entire 16-ounce bottle. So we're on to bottle number 2. and it's doing really well. It's really interesting because the scent profile really is very delicate. So that's just as it's coming out of the still. Now, I don't know how much more it's going to develop over the next couple of days. It'll definitely develop more of a profile. But it really reminds me of when I did my first distillation road trip last spring, and I distilled the witch hazel blossoms. Woo! That was special. And that's what these smell like. So the distillation is coming along really well, and already filled one bottle right to the top. I almost had an overflow. That was close. But I'm really glad that, it's actually progressing along really nice. Everything's at a good pace. I have I turned it up, but actually I'm going to turn it down just a little bit because we don't need such a hard boil. And you definitely don't want that with delicate flowers. And these are very delicate. Yeah, so we'll see what happens in the next hour or so. Well, it's been 3 hours and I've actually decided to pull the plug. I've got a second bottle, it's actually full. And yeah, with delicate flowers, I don't really like to push it over 3 hours in the still, because then it just starts to become a soggy mess and starts to smell like cereal. But yeah, so that's the distillation of camellia flowers. I am definitely doing these again. They show up here January, early February, and then they kind of pop around back in, I think in November for a little bit, but this is really their season. And they smell beautiful. I get why the bees hang out with them. And yeah, I'm going to offer this actually because as in the apothecary. It's beautiful. I absolutely love it. It's very delicate, and it's just a delicate floral, but I'm going to have it in a spray bottle and hang out with it for a few days. Beautiful hydrosol. So thanks again for watching yet one more wildcard distillation. Tune in and see what we do next. I've got a few things planned. It's not spring here, but there is certainly a whole lot of stuff to do. And so yeah, tune in and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And if you do, let me know and we'll make sure we get some of this in your next order. All right, thanks for watching.